action on this Saturday night between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Manly United. Both teams needing the 3 points for three very different reasons. Mount Druitt trying to avoid the threat of relegation, while Manly trying to keep pace with the top 5 leaders. Manly, of course, come into this one in 5th position, 5 wins, 5 draws and 3 losses, while for Mount Druitt, they've only had the 2 wins this season, but 5 draws have kept them afloat. Last week, it was a 2-2 draw against Sydney Olympic for the home side, whereas Manly had a 3-1 victory over Sydney FC. So they'll be looking to continue that good form away from home. Its corresponding fixture earlier in the year was a 2-2 draw between Manly and Mount Druitt. 2 goals for Brendan Chalakian and also 2 goals for Nick Trimble. Nick's not playing this evening, suspended midweek in the FFA Cup. Of course, great results for both these sides in the FFA Cup. It was Mount Druitt with a shock 1-0 victory over ladder leaders Wollongong Wolves, where Manly a 1-0 victory over Rockdale. So they're both advancing into the round of 32 in the FFA Cup, but the focus goes back on the league this evening.
Starting with the Mount Druitt Town Rangers lineup for this evening's game. Number 1, Carlos Saliadere. Number 3, Jacob Esposito. Number 4, Solomon John Monaghan Baker. Number 5, Jack LeMay. Number 6, Blake Thompson. Number 7, Luke Clifford. Number 8, Ricky Flirts. Number 9, Alex Boyaji. Number 10, Maurizio Fernandez. Number 11, Tupper Galamadine. Number 12, Nicholas Trimble. Number 13, Paul Darko. Number 14, Miriam Pukovich. Number 16, Josh Gould. Number 17, Jordan Gomez. Number 19,
We are moments away from kickoff here in round 14 of NPL New South Wales Men's Ones action. And there we go, Manly with first use here at Popondetta Park. In 90 minutes time, will Manly continue on their merry way, or will Mount Druitt get some much needed points to add to their tally? So go forward early, Manly. Here's Parkhouse. Chip, headed on, and almost a volley first time by Pendurovic over the top of the crossbar. Manly is showing their intent early. Carlos Saliadare in goals this evening. Part of the New South Wales Premier League Team of the Week. Good outing last week against Sydney Olympic. Blake Thompson to work it out of defence. Now it's Mikio, one of the heroes from last week. Balderson has a shot from outside the box, but goes to the left of the crossbar. Big goal kick for Mount Druitt. Been on the back foot to start this one. We're only a couple of minutes old here at Popondetta Park. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, Manly United 0. Saliadare. Long ball from Gould. Try and bring it down was new man Pavlovich, new recruit for the side. Signing on after departing Marconi. Heavy artillery in the last couple of weeks. Recruited from Mount Druitt coach Aidan Desmond. Pavlovich this week. John Roberts a few weeks ago. We've seen the Sutherland Sharks who have recruited well in this transfer window. Pedge, Bowich, Liam, McGing, to name a couple. Just seen them rise off the bottom of the table. Mount Druitt looking to do the same. Pendurovic in the ponytail. Paul, overlapping run. Shapes to cross it. Squeeze it up. Pendurovic again at the back post. Headed down. Be a free kick won by Mount Druitt. Jake Mamone on that occasion. Those starting lineups. First for Mount Druitt. Tufik Alameddine. Lord Darko in defence as well. Jacob Esposito. Fabricio Fernandez, Uruguayan. Gould. Mamone. Monahan Baika. So we'll go back to Manly. Mujian Pavlovic. John Roberts. Carlos Saliadare. Also Blake Thompson. That's the starting 11 for Mount Druitt. Manly try and get themselves out of defence. Be a throw for Mount Druitt. Their best attacking opportunity of the game. Fernandez. Spinning outside the box. Monahan Baika at the back post. Alameddine couldn't control it. He's got to go back and retrieve it. Darko. Puts one at the back post, looking for Pavlovic. Last touch off Mount Druitt, and be a goal kick for Manly United. They're starting 11, Scott Balderson, who's been quite involved early. Brendan Jalakian, Joseph Fox, Sam Gallagher, Bradley McDonald, Lewis Mikio, player of the match last week against Sydney FC, away from home. Dylan Mitchell in goals, Travis Outred, Dejan Pendurovic, Adam Parkhouse, and also Kieran Paul. That's the starting 11 for Manly. Balderson. Goes to the right. Pendurovic crosses in, near post. Well read there by Saliadare. They go quickly here, Mount Druitt. Long ball, misread. Roberts was coming back, ball going forward. Go right back into the heart of defence. McDonald. Mikio's pass to Balderson, not what was required. Gould's push forward. Nice ball. Roberts. Flag stay down. Cross the face of the defence. But the last touch needed to be made. And it was. Kieran Paul got there in a nick of time.
Cross the face of the defence.
Throwing for Darko. Balderson. Darko intercepting the pass. Pavlovic comes back into midfield. Too much angle on that attempted switch. Outred. Paul up the line. Right back again. Here's Outred. 7 minutes gone here at Popondetta Park. So we see a turnover. Mount Druitt in possession. Flicked on nicely. Pavlovic was off. Referee's flag went up. The gun striker is going to have to wait to try and put one in the back of the net for his new club. Just jumped the gun there. 7 minutes gone in this one. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0. Manly United 0. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company here on this Facebook live stream and YouTube stream also. This is Football New South Wales Men's Ones competition. Round 14 action. We're kicking off round 14. Here's Mount Druitt and Manly. Pendurovic wins a free kick. Paul had success down his right hand channel so far. Pendurovic turns. Nice ball for Fox, sliding in. Wins the tackle twice. And with the momentum, goes behind the byline, it'll be a goal kick. Saliadare in the white this evening. Goes long. Picks out the target being Pavlovic's chest. They come forward quickly here. Mount Druitt at the byline cross. No one at the back post though. Both these teams, the equal most draws in the competition. 5 draws this season for both Manly and Mount Druitt. Sutherland with also the same number. And Druitt's defence also needs to tighten up. It's been okay to start. Thompson, one of the key players in that area. Roberts pushing forward. Too many tricks for his defender. Goes to the right. Pavlovic crosses it in, flicked on, Messi in the box. Eventually they clear away Manly. Outbred wants Balderson to make a run. He obliges. Gould out of defence. Roberts nods it down. Pushing it forward. Here again, Mount Druitt. Nice ball. Trying to get in between the Manly defenders. John Roberts looked very promising early on. Former Western Sydney Wanderer youth player, John Roberts. Balderson tried to be a little bit too cute. Fernandez. We've got space here. Shots. And over the top of the crossbar. Now dangerous pass. Sliding in, Fernandez. Pavlovic appealing for a foul, not forthcoming. Go to the right, looking for Pendurovic. Not enough on the pass. Darko. Now Alamadine, we know we can do with the ball at his feet. Through ball, looking for Alamadine again, but Mitchell will get there first. Who can forget Dylan Mitchell's Robbie Slater winning performance in the 2017 championship against Apia. It was a brick wall on grand final day. Need to be the same tonight. They are to notch another 3 points. The men from the Northern Beaches. Pendurovic. Balderson. This looks promising from Manly. Crossed in early. Pendurovic tried to get on the end of it. Couldn't quite get there first. Chalakian goes back to retreat and wins the ball too. The Manly star gives away the free kick after he goes down. "12 minutes gone here at Popondetta Park. Still no score. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0. Manly United FC 0. Kalio Saliadare launches it into the night sky. Headed on. Promising run here from Roberts. Trying to get off his defender. Just a heavy touch. Easy work for Dylan Mitchell. Alamadine intercepts the pass. Now with Pavlovich. Back heel. Nice work here from Mount Druitt. Alamadine, usually deadly from this range. Switch from Mamone. Headed down. Fabrizio Fernandez. Manly clean up. They look dangerous in and around the 18-yard box. Do the home side this evening. Got a lot of attacking weapons. It's just been the defence this season. It's like quite a few goals. Fox now. Pendurovic goes back to our red. Of course, we are on Facebook Live and on YouTube. There are comments on both of those sections. Let us know your thoughts on the game. This one 15 minutes old. Still no score. Where's the first goal going to come from? Who's looked the better of the two sides? Thompson. Darko. Well-weighted pass. Fernandez on the end of it. Tries to get in behind his opposite defender. Did enough there, Manly. Balderson. Held up by Thompson. Thompson. Long ball. Over the top. Pavlovich makes a run. He's onside this time at the byline, Pavlovich. Good tackle by Paul. Goes behind for a corner. Kieran Paul, former Blacktown City FC junior, now plying his trade in the Northern Breaches. So first corner of the game coming the way of the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Can they make it count? Tufik Alamadine. It's got the new man Pavlovich in the middle. Flicked on, Thompson. Cleared away by Manly, not convincing though. Sliding in with Shalakian. Last touch off Manly, says the referee. It'll be a throw for Mount Druitt. Keeping themselves in the attacking half. Alamadine. Pavlovich this time. At the corner flag. Alamadine once more. Crosses it in. Who's there? Doesn't get great service. Headed on by Parkhouse. Mamone. Now numbers game from Manly. Clears that one away, but they haven't lost the attacking threat, have Mount Druitt. Esposito had a shot earlier. That didn't trouble Dylan Mitchell. Shalakian, nice sliding tackle. Alamadine, plenty of space for him too. Goes to the right. Now two Mount Druitt players run into each other. Pavlovich, lack of communication on that occasion. Quick throw from Manly. Balderson dispossessed. 1-2. On the end of it was Pavlovich. Turned over as soon as he got it back. Of course, these two teams play each other in about 10 days' time. They're still alive in the Waratah Cup. So that'll be midweek again. Nice ball, looking for Parkhouse. He's so quick on that left wing. Still nothing yet to trouble the keepers too much. 18 minutes gone in this game. We're still all square. No goals just yet. Esposito on the right. Solomon John, Monaghan Vaika. Nice run. Going towards the right. Trying to find some support. Wins the ball back to defender. Looking around, trying to find more troops. But they'll still win the throw, Mount Druitt. So they have dominated possession, have the home side. Tough place to come on a Saturday night. Quite chilly this evening. Not something the Northern Beaches faithful are used to. Sunny beaches. Throw for Mount Druitt. Of course, you can see it's very slippery. The ball going under the shirt to get cleaned. Last touch by Pavlovic. McDonald. Up the line on the left. Balderson's gone to that side. Peer throw for Mount Druitt. A lot of the attack of Manly being stationed on the right side of the ground. So trying to feed Adam Parkhouse and a few others a little more. Parkhouse spending last season with the Wellington Phoenix in the A-League. Dylan Mitchell gets involved. Handy, that was a dangerous pass, but Fox cleans up nicely. Long ball over the top. Of course, they do have some reasonably tall timber in their front third. Mount Druitt. Smerjan Pavlovich has a lot of size, can hold up the ball. Here is Chalakian. Getting towards the 18-yard box. Paul overlaps, crosses the ball in. Headed away by Thompson. Paul happy to watch that one. Paul. Finds Chalakian. Dangerous from this range. 1-2. Chalakian again shoots. Looking for the bottom right corner. But Saliadate was up to the task. First warning shot there from the Manly veteran. On the left side of corner. Still no score at Popondetta Park. Parkhouse, the dangerous left foot. Goes towards the back post, headed on, and it is Manly who open the scoring this evening. Travis Outred nods it into the top left corner. Manly will play from in front. 1-0 Manly over Mount Druitt. Mount Druitt have probably dominated most of the possession in their attacking half. Manly haven't been down this end too long, but they do make it count. Thompson. It's a poor pass. Parkhouse. Now some strong jostling there. Referee allowed it. It'll be a throw for Mount Druitt. So the left winger for Manly, not happy with how those proceedings ended. The Rangers. Through Thompson this time. Coming up the ground, the defender. The chest of Pavlovich. Flicked on. Paul lost his footing there. Pavlovich again. A physical striker. Not happy with the referee's adjudication. But it's in the book now. Parkhouse. Up the left-hand channel. Balderson. Switches. Pendurovic. Coming into the 18-yard box. Step overs. Paul. Delivers into the middle. Headed away by Mamone, but it'll be a corner for Manly United. That's how they scored their first goal. Will history repeat itself? This time it'll be Brendan Chalakian, the leading goal scorer for Manly. He's going to be the distributor. Comes near post, headed on again by Gallagher. This one floats into the night sky and well over the crossbar. This is round 14 of New South Wales Men's Ones Premier League action. Your only fixture on the Saturday night. An intriguing one at that. Manly lead 1-0 here at Popondetta Park. Of course, the rest of this round's games on tomorrow be Marconi and Sydney FC, Wollongong and Sydney United 58, Blacktown City and Sydney Olympic, Apia and Sutherland, and to round it out, Hakoah hosting Rockdale City Suns. Esposito. Pavlovich drops in. Switches. Second ball. Won by Alameddine. Parkhouse turns it over. McDonald over the top. Looking for Balderson. The forward couldn't get there in time. Saliadare. Thompson had a dangerous situation a Confusing, but he done well. Esposito, dangerous pass. Monahan Vaika switches. Darko, strong tackle. Referee said it was fine. Darko finds Roberts. Neat pass. Pushing it back from Monahan Vaika on Shalakian, which means it'll be a free kick for Manly. Gallagher. Thompson. Nice ball from Fernandez. Paul, great control. Through ball, Pendurovic was onside, but Darko got there first. Thompson, they're pressing here, Manly. Saliadare launches it long. Mikio commits the foul. Give a talk from Dylan Mitchell, marshalling his troops. Pavlovich looks a little frustrated. Been in good positions early on Mount Druitt. Just can't provide the right execution. If you're just joining us, Manly on the score sheet. For header from a corner by Travis Outred. Here comes a free kick for Mount Druitt. And every time you hear the word free kick, you think Fabricio Fernandez. And he's on the ball now. Ready to deliver into the box. Maybe a bit far out for a shot. Fernandez. Oh, it's Dylan Mitchell who beats Monahan Vaika to it. And he'll roll out. Now falls favourably. It's time for Parkhouse. Settles. Finds Shalakian. But Thompson gets in front of him. Roberts not impressed with that free kick. Pendurovic to the back post. Parkhouse couldn't get the height on it. Pavlovich. Turns over. Fox. Very comfortable working out of the defence, Manly. They've won 2 of their last 3. The team from the Northern Beaches. Who winless in their last 3 have Mount Druitt. So they're looking to turn the tide. Paul. Pendurovic. Win the foul. To Manly. Manly again in good opportunity to potentially double their advantage. Overlapping was Paul. Pendurovic ignored him. Fox. Pendurovic heading towards that 18-yard box. Was shielded by Alameddine. Nice ball in, flicked on by Shalakian, but the last man, Fox, didn't get the memo. Thompson, spawned in the Gold Coast. Mitchell. Kind of a left, Mikio. Chalakian. Space here for Paul. Time to put it back into midfield. Fox. Fox. Nice ball. On for Balderson. Turns. Looking for the top left corner, but tipped over the bar from Saliadare. Tell you what, it was only a fingertip too, or else that could have been 2-0. Saliadare, the NPL team of the week last week. And by a few of the saves he's made already, it's not hard to see why. Brendan Chalakian to deliver. Gallagher was the intended target, went over him, cleared away by Mount Druitt. Of course, we are on Facebook Live and on YouTube, so let us know your thoughts on the game thus far. Has Manly consolidated their advantage, or Mount Druitt still well in this game? Chalakian. The dead balls, how they got their first goal. Manly, what can they deliver this time around? Delivered deep into the box. Solomon Vaika cleared it away. Balderson keeps it in. Delivers a tough one there. Thompson did well. Surrounded by navy and red jumpers. Paul. Balderson covers a lot of the ground. Fox. Outread the goal scorer. The order in this one. Pendurovic. Squares it up for Fox. Nice ball. Flag stayed down for Balderson. Goes down in the box. Referee said it was okay. Fair contact. Sure, the Manly fans in attendance don't agree. Midway through this first half. 1-0. It's the visitors who have the lead. Mikio, the left back. Last touch off Mount Druitt, so it'll be a Manly throw. Of course, Sam Wilson for Manly also in contention. Suffering a little bit from a groin injury. Of course, Mikio's good form has kept him out of the side. Because those top 5 positions continue to change each week. Manly's turn this time to try and consolidate themselves in the 5. Sydney United, Blacktown City occupy those positions just above. But a victory tonight could help their prospects. Paul. Mount Druitt need to keep it a little bit longer. Attack was singing quite nicely in the first 15 minutes. Manly have controlled much of the game from that point. Long ball, looking for Pavlovich. Goes behind for a goal kick. As we expected, the new recruit from Marconi, Marjan Pavlovich, has been the focal point of attack. He's been able to hold it up. Balderson. Flag goes up for offside. It's been like the Energizer Bunny everywhere in this game thus far, Scott Balderson. If they're not on the right, he'll come to it. If he's needed for an attack on the left, he'll be there too. Shalakian, strong challenge. Referee said illegal. Monahan Vaika. They go quickly. Panjurovic delivered for Balderson, who was eventually offside after the quick free kick. Darko. Here's Roberts. Getting himself into the game. Going across the 18-yard box. Well read on that occasion by Mikio. Across the face of the 18-yard box. Darko, will he fancy himself? Lays it for Roberts. Turns, trying to get around Paul. Cross is nice. Headed down. Trying to be flicked on. They're appealing for a handball. Pavlovich this time hits the crossbar and into the arms of Dylan Mitchell. There was a lot going on in that box, and the referee didn't see a handball, which all the Mount Druitt players went up for.
John, left shoulder, left shoulder.
Outbred, real estate agent by trade. Bet your house he's happy about his game to this point. "42 minutes gone here at Popondetta Park. It's Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, Manly United 1. So the visitors have the early goal. Can they get one just before half time? Parkhouse. Cross was deflected. Fernandez. Held up by Roberts. Go to the left. Pavlovich. Nice ball, well weighted onside. Fernandez. Tries to go across the goalkeeper. The shot was blocked by Outred. Go behind for a corner. Can this be the change of momentum for the home side? Mount Druitt Town Rangers trying to get themselves back in the game. It'll be Fernandez to deliver the in-swinger. Dylan Mitchell has players making a nuisance of him. Fernandez delivers back post and hooks all the way behind for a goal kick. A lot of talk out there from both sides. Dylan Mitchell taking his time. Saliadare launches low and hard. That would have hurt the chest of Outred, especially on a cold night. Alamadine goes to the left this time. Pavlovich towards the byline. Looking for options inside. Well defended there by Kieran Paul. Call from Pavlovich is here we come again, and that's exactly what Mount Druitt are doing. Tufik Alamadine to deliver the corner. Goes back post. Headed down from Balderson. Referee said there was a hand from him, and it will be a penalty for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. So Mount Druitt, what a momentum changer this could be right on the stroke of half time. There was an earlier call for handball for Mount Druitt earlier in this game. That one got waved away. This time it's Mount Druitt's chance to get on the score sheet. Alamadine doesn't waste any time. Gets it in the bottom corner. Beats Dylan Mitchell for the goal. And right on the stroke of half time, it is the Mount Druitt Town Rangers who equalise 1-0. 1 goal all. Half-time here at Popondetta Park. At the break, it is Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1, Man United FC 1. Join us back in about 10 minutes' time for all the second half action. Welcome back to the second half here at Popondetta Park. This is round 14 of the NPL New South Wales Men's Ones competition. At half time, it is Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1, Manly United FC 1. I'm Tony Slaughter. Great to have your company this evening. This is the only NPL 1 fixture this evening. Tomorrow we've got 5 games to come, which we'll preview a little bit later into the game. But it was Mount Druitt who struck right on the stroke of half-time. Can they continue that momentum? Or will it be Manly who break the deadlock and then eventually win this evening? 45 minutes time. We'll try and find an answer to both those questions. Kickoff for Mount Druitt. Pendurovic saw a lot of it in the first half. Still looking for a better option than himself. Mikio hasn't been able to get as forward as he would have liked. McDonald slowed up as it got to the byline. Cross from Parkhouse, looking for a header. Was won eventually by Mount Druitt. Here comes the counter-attack. Pavlovich. Roberts, he got very close to that one, but Mitchell was there. Fox, good turn. Onside Shalakian. Goes to the left. Parkhouse squares it up. And eventually cleaned up by Esposito and Mount Druitt. Free kick for Parkhouse. Now, dangerous position here for Manly to try and retake the lead. Chalakian has 7 goals already this season, looking to add to his tally. Good position for a shot too. Chalakian shoots low, headed away, and second time over the top from McDonald. Would have been very different team talk from both coaches at half time. Now Druitt going to need a bit more possession than they had in the first half. We're playing off the back foot for much of it. Mikio. Thompson. Mamone finds Gould again. Over to the left, Pendurovic chasing. Goes to ground and wins a free kick. Darko bewildered what that one was for. And now the visitors again, like they did for much of the first half. Long ball into the box. Headed away by Thompson. Still in the danger area. Fernandez sent it the right way for Mount Druitt. Gallagher. Balderson cutting inside. McDonald. Here's Balderson. McDonald. Mikio, what can he provide? Nice work. It's through ball. Couldn't quite get to Balderson on that occasion. Fernandez. Played further back than he would have liked. Pavlovich. Nice ball. It's a foot race. Alamadine was beaten to it by Mitchell. Safety first from the Manly shot stopper. Roberts trying to flick it back in. Still falls Esposito. Headed away from Manly. Only momentarily. Left back Mikio coming to help out. Mamone won that collision. Actually, Mikio does well second time. Spent a lot of his childhood in New Zealand before coming over to Australia and with Manly. Lewis Mikio. Shalakian. Pendurovic wasn't making the run that the veteran expected. Alamadine starting to come into his own. Well, way to pass Balderson. Esposito. Gould goes right back to Saliadate. Saliadate, 2018 Mount Druitt Player of the Year. Had a good season, which saw the team promoted. Mikio. Gallagher. Outread the goal scorer. Falls favourably. Roberts. One-on-one with Gallagher. It's Roberts who wins it. Squares it up. Fernandez. Oh, just missed the bottom right corner. The Uruguayan could have had another one to his tally and put the home side in front. 51 minutes gone here at Popondetta Park. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1, Manly 1. Here comes Fernandez again. He's dangerous. Lays it up for Roberts, and he puts it in the back of the net. The leader is now the Mount Druitt Town Rangers through John Roberts, one of his first for his new club. And what a golden 10 minutes for Mount Druitt. They've hit the front 2-1 after 52 minutes. Not many would have expected that straight after the break. Manly look like they're dominating possession, but it's Mount Druitt. Similar to the first half, they did score first. Did Manly. Mount Druitt almost had a reverse of the first half. Now Mount Druitt with their tails up. Dylan Mitchell. Out red, that's a dangerous ball to play. Mikio. Paul. Now Pandurovic. They win the free kick to Manly. Good combination, Paul and Pandurovic on that side. Pandurovic joins in again. Fox. Free kick, says the referee. It'll be for Manly. So how do the visitors respond here? So they've just gone a goal down. They're in attacking position. It's Parkhouse with the ball at his feet. Ready to deliver in. Out red. Pandurovic. Balderson. Plenty of options for Parkhouse. Delivers deep. And headed away by Mamone. Only just. But they will get a corner now. Manly. So the next best thing. Looking to equalise after conceding the early second half goal. Chalakian looking to deliver an in-swinger. Goes near post. Last touch again from Mount Druitt, which means Manly will go again. Two corners in succession. What can Manly provide this time around? Chalakian delivers deep this time. Punched away by Saliadare. The counter-attack's on. Roberts. Long ball looking for Fernandez. Mikio first to it. Alamadine. Fernandez. Finds Alamadine again. Out red. That's a strong challenge from Alamadine. Gives away the free kick. .58 minutes gone here at Popondetta Park. It is a home side. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2. Manly United 1. Now Balderson. Illegal challenge on Esposito. Esposito. Borkham Hills Jr. Not too far from here. Thomas. Mikio, sliding tackle, well won by Monahan Vaika. Heads towards the 18-yard box. Shaped across, trying to do it a second time. Mamone. He delivers across eventually. At the feet of Roberts, nice turn. Fernandez almost goes down in the box, turns and shoots. But that one was deflected away. Mount Druitt with the momentum. Can they show more from it? Darko. Fernandez really come into his own. Alamadine first time. Gould over halfway. Roberts in traffic. Slipped over the defender. Didn't cost him though. Peels off. Pavlovic. Still with it, Pavlovic. Entering the 18-yard box, has a shot! And punched away by Mitchell. Alamadine getting a bit frustrated out there, leaving Mikio behind. Mitchell, the Manly goalkeeper. Falls at the feet of Balderson. Roberts, very clean with it. The defenders combining. It's time with Thompson. Roberts. Esposito wanted it back. Goes in the middle for Fernandez. Pavlovic. Looking for Roberts. Manly defence was up to the task. Long ball from Thompson. Looking for Roberts. Offside the forward for Mount Druitt. Of course, we are on Facebook Live and YouTube, so make sure you're leaving your comments. At the byline, Manly cut it inside. Balderson, frustrated he didn't get it, was intercepted. Now counter attack. Here come Mount Druitt this time. Esposito's off for a run. Has options. Roberts overlapping. Mikio coming from behind. Dare I say he'll go into the referee's book, and he does. Lewis Mikio found himself out of position, had to commit the foul. But Jacob Esposito usually doesn't get that high up the ground, but he made a very good run for his side. Fabricio Fernandez. Get chat to Pavlovic. Wants to be in everything in the new recruit. Buried one from this sort of range against Hakoa about a month ago. Fernandez. Can he repeat the dose? Over the wall! And just over the crossbar. Wasn't too far away.
Cut in there.
63 minutes gone here at Poppendetta Park. It's Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2, Manly United FC 1. So the visitors need to get back into this game. They want to remain in the top 5 at the end of the week. Long ball, Fernandez. Great touch. Alamadine has troops. Pavlovic is arriving. Heading towards the 18-yard box. Heavy touch goes down. Referee said last touch off Manly. Won't be a penalty. So Mount Druitt, a goal here, might make it a very big hill to climb for Manly. Could they be closing in on their 3rd win of the season? I've seen the Sharks climb off the bottom and in a rich reign of form. Can Mount Druitt follow suit? Delivered into the box. Solomon Vaika headed away. And we go to the substitutions bench for the first time this evening. Manly, it'll be Scott Balderson, who's run himself into the ground. He'll be replaced by Charles Mendy. He's played in the Brisbane NPL, also last season with Blacktown City FC. Can he change the fortunes of his club? It's a double change for the away side. Sam Gallagher going off. And it's Sam Wilson, the new man, onto the pitch. 25 minutes remaining. So Coach Paul D giving his side the best opportunity to try and turn the tide. And Druitt, clever. Mendy's first involvement, pretty important. And now Ramon cleans up. Pavlovich releases a congestion. Mendy. Last touch off Mount Druitt. Quick throw. Shalakian holding it up. And innocuously goes behind for a goal kick. Mount Druitt 2, Manly United FC 1. That's a score here at Popondetta Park. Let us know your thoughts on the game. Where does Manly need to improve? Can Mount Druitt win it from here? We're on Facebook Live and on YouTube, so let us know your thoughts. Pavlovich wins it uncontested. Pavlovich. Chasing was Parkhouse, but Saliadate got there first. Alamadine. Now Roberts. Esposito. Putting it into the middle. Falls nicely for Roberts. Shot blocks. But Esposito will go again. Tried to get to Pavlovich, but Paul was up to the task in intercepting a counter-attack here for Manly. Strong tackle. That was fine on Paul, but he gives away the free kick out of frustration. It's a key word that's coming into Manly's play at the moment, frustration. Haven't been able to break down Mount Druitt as easily as they would have liked. Of course, both these sides into the FFA Cup round of 32 after victories in the final preliminary stage, round 7. Long ball, Roberts tried to peel off. Headers into no man's land. Esposito, Fernandez, nice touch. Roberts turns, can't pull the trigger correctly. Manly's turn for a counter. Shalakian. Mendy this time tried to peel off. Shalakian eventually wins a free kick. The crowd getting right involved in this one. Their side with the advantage at this stage, 2-1. Who wins it from here? Let us know where you're watching from. It's on Facebook Live and YouTube. Nice through ball. Mendy onside. Squares it up. Was looking for Pandurovic. Mount Druitt intervened again. Wilson holding the ball. Chalakian will fancy himself. Steps over. Again off the left, Chalakian. And goes to the left of goal. Manly resorting to long-range shots. Defence has been a question for Mount Druitt all season, but it's standing up at the moment. Wilson wins the header. Pandurovic looking to tee up Parkhouse, ignores him. Pandurovic, nice ball in. Mendy! Good touch, but an even better one from Saliadate to keep it out. Pavlovich tried to thread the needle for Fernandez. Mitchell was up to the task and puts it out of play.
There was one run, you could go for 11 penalties.
Slowing things down, Mount Druitt. The 2-1 advantage. The shot stopper Mitchell finds Wilson. Studying medicine, so a very smart cookie is Wilson. Got Debbie Clifford watching from Fiji. Supporting her Rangers. Esposito turns it over. Parkhouse this time. Evades a sliding tackle. Nice cross from Parkhouse. Headed away. Fox. Mendy chasing in vain. And now it's Mount Druitt's turn to go to the subs bench. Tufik Alameddine has put in a very good shift for Coach Aidan Desmond. He will be replaced. Jordy Gomez will come into the fray. So Mount Druitt at 2-1. 20 minutes from home. Can they get the job done, the Rangers, to record their 3rd win of the season? Chalakian. Pandurovic makes himself an option. Mikio hasn't been able to get himself as forward as he did last week. The side's 3-1 victory over Sydney FC. Chalakian this time. Neat pass. Well read by Thompson. Fernandez goes to the right this time. Roberts chasing hard, but Wilson always going to get there first. McDonald. Wilson. Early cross. Mendy arriving too late. And now offside, the referees picked from the contest. It's amazing to see the influence Pavlovich already has on this side. Isn't tangible through goals, but he's got quite a presence. Over the top, Mamone would have liked that contest back again. Offside the ruling. Mount Druitt taking their time. You'd think one more goal here might just put it to bed for the home side. Round 14 of NPL New South Wales men's ones. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company. Popondetta Park is the venue. Mount Druitt lead Manly 2-1. Pavlovich the intended target, falls nicely. Fernandez has a pirouette and falls over himself. McDonald. Poor switch. Clifford the new man. Couldn't win it. Instead Paul finds the ball at his feet. Roberts, right idea, was caught out of position. Here comes Wilson. Had Parkhouse overlapping. Cross comes in. Headed away. Fernandez clears it to safety. So Manly applying the pressure. Just can't get it in the back of the net. Mendy turns it over. Wasteful ball. Esposito done that earlier. And now not the power on the pass for Pavlovich. Counter-attack their own for Manly. End-to-end stuff here at Popondetta. Mendy. And turned over as quickly as he got it. Roberts. Dropping back deeper. Decided to put Fernandez up a little higher. Esposito. He's been set free. Fernandez, the Uruguayan. He's very miserly from this range. Pavlovich holding it up. Looking for options better than himself. Innovative work there from Mount Druitt. They hold on the left touchline. Pavlovich just circling. And he wins the throw too. Good work there from the new recruit. .79 minutes on the clock. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2. Manly United 1. Who wins it from here? Long throw. Cleared away from McDonald eventually. Of course, there's 5 games tomorrow in NPL New South Wales men's ones. Marconi taking on Sydney FC, Wollongong and Sydney United. That'll be a cracker. Blacktown City against Sydney Olympic. Apia and Sutherland finishing the round off with Hakoa and Rockdale. DSA Will Gotsis has one of those games. He's watching in the chat. Good evening, Will. May you'll do a great job tomorrow. Chalakian. Pendurovic released. Moving up the ground, jostling. And eventually wins the throw too. Pendurovic has it again. He's coming into his own these last 5 minutes. At the byline, Mendy slides and goes behind. Just what the doctor ordered for Mount Druitt. Will try to cling on to his 2-1 lead. They haven't recorded a home win all season, Mount Druitt. Both their wins coming away. So this will be quite the effort here at Popondetta. Wilson. Pendurovic finds Wilson once more, but he turns it over. who's been plagued by a groin injury earlier in the season, Wilson. Looks like he's running a bit more freer. Monahan Vaika turns it over, but reprieved by Fernandez. Clifford. John Roberts. Squares the ball up. Clifford pulls the trigger, but blocked by Manly. Still in possession though, the Rangers. Mendy looking to fancy himself against Darko. The two speedsters. Well done there from the Mount Druitt defender. And don't the crowd appreciate it. We're coming into the championship minutes here. Under 10 minutes remaining here at Poppendetta Park. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2, Manly United 1. Can the underdog get the chocolates this evening? Pavlovich, 3-on-1. Does well though. Now final substitution for Manly. It's Jesse Fox coming off. Dom Ferguson enters the fray. Could that be the substitution that changes this game? Clifford peels off. Headed on for Fernandez. Clifford was onside. Nice strong shoulder from Outred. Eventually cleans up. Scored the opening goal of this game. Did Outred. Pendurovic wins the free. They go quickly through Mendy. On the right, cutting inside. Pendurovic, flag stay down. Into the middle, well read there from Roberts. Gets it back from the 1-2, still going Roberts. Nice ball for Fernandez, but couldn't control it. You'd think one more from Mount Druitt, and that could be good night, Nurse. Ferguson, his first involvement. Not the best pass. And Pavlovich comes back. Forces the turnover. Pavlovich. Fernandez in space. But just slows things right down. They know they're the ones with the ascendancy, the home side. Mendy. The home side win the throw. Mendy bewildered. He's holding on to the ball. He can't believe it. Pavlovich on the ground. Physio comes on. Looks like it's Clifford down in back play. Don't think both teams would mind this. 82 minutes gone in this one. Pavlovich back on his haunches now, and that's the end of his evening. Coach Aidan Desmond has been happy with the shift, as is the crowd. Nice support. Boyajian comes into the fray. So it could have been new recruit Pavlovich. 2 games for his club, 2 wins. They're 2-1 up with 8 minutes remaining. Here's the new man, Boyajian. It's dispossessed by Wilson. Mikio over halfway. Manly, they need a goal desperately. Leaves it Pendurovic. Parkhouse almost got to it. Cleared away by Saliadati eventually. McDonald heading towards the 18-yard box. Should have fancied himself to pull the trigger there. Was being too polite. Wanting to lay it off to Pendurovic. Saliadati, a wealth of experience between the sticks. Played over 200 games for the Blacktown Spartans. With skipper there too. So he'll know how to control this situation. Roberts wins the free kick too. Quite a CV for John Roberts already. Captain of the Aussie under-16s team. Been part of the AIS as well. John Roberts, originally born in Africa, but has done a great job in the system since coming over. Injected a real spark since coming to the club. Low punch from Thompson. Esposito had his legs taken from under him. Chalakian not happy with that call from the referee. The clock winds down. 4.5 minutes of regular time remaining. Let us know your thoughts. Who wins from here? Can Mount Druitt continue on their merry way, or can Manly salvage something? Long ball from Thompson. Monahan Vaika. He goes down just outside the 18-yard box. Monahan Vaika. Tensions boiling here. Mount Druitt getting closer and closer to their third win of the season. They are 4 points ahead of Hakoah, but can really put some distance on them in the battle for relegation. Fernandez, the dead ball specialist for Mount Druitt. Can he almost put it beyond doubt? The Uruguayan. Punched away by Mitchell and had to be. Throw in again for Mount Druitt. Darko taking his time.
I'll get bad back to you. I'll get a real bad.
Manly win it quickly. They'll try and keep it at the corner flag as long as they can. Out Red and Paul. Last touch off Manly, so it will be a corner for Mount Druitt. It's the last thing Coach Paul D and Manly United wanted. They need the ball on the other side of the field if they are going to get something from this game. 2 minutes remaining in normal time. Mount Druitt, they play short from the corner. Roberts, happy to hold it up again. Last touch off Manly, says the referee. It'll be a throw this time though. Didn't go over the byline. The touchline, says the referee. Fernandez, plenty of tricks in his bag, but it's broken away here for Manly. McDonald. Not a nice clearance from Thompson. Falls favourably for Parkhouse. He gets to the byline, crosses the ball in, but cleared away from Thompson. Cleaned up his mistake. Mikio this time. Wilson. It's fouled just outside the 18-yard box. So now it's Manly's turn. Can they spoil the party? And it'll be the man who's netted the most goals for his side, Brendan Shalakian, not taking any extra time. A flimsy two-man wall. Fancy himself from this range. The 10 for Manly. Tries to pick out the top right corner. Troops arrive late, but Sully Adade up to the task. Not too many back for Manly now. Fernandez. He's got a 2-on-1 if he can manage it properly. Shape to go for Roberts. Goes wider for Boyajian. And now the referee says goal kick. Last touch off Mount Druitt. Dylan Mitchell. Doesn't want to waste too much time with this one. 4 minutes of injury time remaining. Can Manly salvage something from this one? Outred sprints back. Mikio. Coming up the ground. The left footer. Wilson. Let's go back for Mikio again. He scored a double last week. Paul. Mendy. Scheming. Looking for a way through Mendy. Not laid back well. Sliding tackle by Ferguson. And now it's Fernandez. So Mount Druitt have what they want. Free kick for Manly. McDonald. And also Fernandez. Tripping the free kick winner. They want to go quickly, Manly. Here they come. Ferguson. Tug of the shirt. Goes astray. Mikio. Shalakian on the edge of the 18-yard box. Will fancy himself. Tries to go low with a drive. Taken nicely by Sully Adade. It's been great between the sticks this evening. Was in the team of the week last week. He'll be pushing to get back into it again if the 3 points stays in Mount Druitt. Roberts. Fernandez gets in behind the defence. Squares it up for Roberts. Can't quite finish. And second time around, almost putting it in, but just going over the bar. Mount Druitt, the crowd on their feet. And they'll go to the substitutes bench for one more time, Mount Druitt. John Roberts has been one of the best for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers this evening. Referee on his tail, telling him to vamoose. But John Roberts, like a casual Saturday night stroll. Just dawdling. Trying to keep it at the corner flag, can't do so. Here go Manly this time. Chalakian up the left-hand channel. Through ball, Mendy chasing. But Thompson gets rid of it. Mendy again. Oh, being the facilitator. Trying to provide the ball to Darko to speed things up. Mount Druitt's not too interested in that. In the dying minutes of this one, Manly trail 2-1. Here goes Fernandez again. It's been one of the better plays in the second half. Mamone. Nice ball. Fernandez gets it back again. Happy to hold it up. Scoring ball. Clues. He'll shoot. Low driving to the right. Whistle sounds in the background. That's full time here at Popondetta Park. It has finished. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2, Manly United 1. Mount Druitt Town Rangers have recorded their third win of the season and have moved further away from the relegation positions. I'm Tony Soto. Thank you very much for joining our coverage of this round 14 fixture between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Manly United. It is the Rangers who emerge victorious this evening. Thank you very much and enjoy tomorrow's fixtures.